can also hit the side net, but when she hits the ball, she hits the ball. What a catch. What a catch. Krassi going full dive to take that catch. When things don't work for you, sometimes they just don't work for you, and you need to bite through that. Very clever bowling. Knew Roz was going to come down the track and send it down a little wide of the off stump, inside the lines. Good ball. Nothing the batter could do if they didn't wait for the ball. Don't rush it is the key. This time Roz waits for it inside the line. Just because it passes behind somebody does not mean it's a leg side wide. A wide would literally mean it's on the line or touching the wide line. Roz waiting for it this time. Had her second cup of tea by the time the throw came in. But the bowling is seriously good. Really good bowling. There haven't been a lot of loose balls. So squishy with her last ball. Monique throwing the kitchen sink at that one. Missed it. So Michelle with a good return. Sharky coming back for her second over. The second last over. We had 49. Yeah, Ross showing that she can play the twos. So now how do you lift your batting partner? How do you get your batting partner to respond positively when things are not working for them? Not like that, you don't. Monique is in the situation where when the chips are down, isn't it, Coachy? How do you get out of that?
She's trying to smash herself out of trouble instead of just playing the game. I mean, she's had a great season with a bat. She's going too aggressively tonight.
Trying too hard. That was tight. Was turning around. That was good fielding. Is the theory that you play yourself out of trouble the way you know you are to play the game? Don't smash it. Roz is always going to hit the ball hard for that too. Do you speak to your batting partner if you were the batting partner of somebody struggling? Would you say something to them? There we go. That's worked for you all season. Make it work for yourself again. But how do you say that? How do you say that to someone?
Exactly like that. It's a big girls' game, so step up, do what you can do.
Go, good advice from Coachy. Sharky trying her. Was that her wrong one? It was too quick to be the wrong one. But it was a completely wrong one. Sharky will understand. Good bowling by Sharky. With Megan closing up this. In the meantime, MJB have finished on 133. So Kukuluris have their work cut out to chase 133 for the bronze medal. Wow. Because the shot was played, Roz came. Good reactions by the team on the field. And suddenly
that was never a run. But the pressure of the struggle is forcing Roz to take the single.
Yeah. Just trying to carry her team over the line and trying to get to a score. Got that 4 going. Monique getting some reaction back. was well played. So Monique showing that she can bat, and the first 2 overs were not her normal self. Nice ball. Was just keeping it out, not doing anything spectacular.
Interesting how the pressure has changed Roz's game.
Yeah. Did she convert that into a 3? How many did you give there? 2?
I would have given a 2, but I'm not the umpire. So
you would have given a 2, so you gave a 3. You know, the line belongs to the umpire. Oh, that missed the stumps. But ending the first innings on a very good ball, with Supernova scoring 55. So now comes the trick. How do we defend the 55? And leftovers will ask themselves, how do we get the 56 to win? Kukaliris are coming in to bat on the other court in their attempt to chase down the 133. Some seriously good batting there. We're only seeing it out the corner of our eyes, but looks like the 2 youngsters of MJB, Megan and Bianca, have come to the party and got their game going, and Supernova taking the field. Now, if there's a team that knows how to win this trophy, it is Supernova. They've won it 5 times, with MJB being the winners twice and leftovers twice so far. So are we seeing leftovers winning it for the 3rd time, or are we seeing Supernova win it for the 6th time? No one's ever won it 3 times in a row, so Supernova have that on their side. They've won it twice, then MJB won it, then Supernova won it twice, then MJB won it, then Supernova won it, and then leftovers won it twice. So twice has been done before, 3 times never. I was reminded by Carol that it's never been done before. Carol
a better time than doing it the first time.
That's kind of the only response you can have, is it? Records are there to be broken. And no better time than the present.
I still think it's going to be close. We saw in the field how tentative leftovers were.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a bit different for Supernova. Roz is very vocal. You can already see how she's speaking to the team.
Yeah.
So exciting times.
I think we are waiting for an exciting time. Roz passed the ball to Nikki Grobler. And in comes Carol and Marlene Griep. Krassi and Carol are going to open. The skins don't really matter unless it's a draw at the end. But this pair has batted a few games together already this season. Know each other, have done pretty well. So Nikki Grobler with Krassi starting off the innings. And here we go, the second innings. We're coming down the final straight, sir. Final straight. Oh, Krassi gently. Well played back. A little bit of wood. Only the one. Carol doing a jumpy shot there. Excuse the pun.
A nervous shot.
Very nervous shot. And you can hear the difference in the field. Yep, Carol using her experience and just squeezing that one through, waiting for it.
And that's all they need. Leftovers to a ball, take the odd dot, walk in the park.
Should be a walk in the park, right?
Just don't create chances.
A little bit wide, and that's out. There we go. The throwing is good. Supernova, a good fielding side. Always have been. They're going to not leave the court wondering what they should have done or could have done. They're going to give everything they've got.
Yeah, just Carol overcommitting, trusting Krusty to play the ball.
This time she does. Putting it, hitting the springs as they call it. Carol leaving a ball that was clearly inside the line. And the first over leaves them chasing exactly what they chased before they walked on. Leishan Reid coming back to bowl. Leishan also a master from the noughties. Has represented South Africa, I think, in 2 World Series. Loads and loads of experience. And the first ball gets pushed wide. Roz very vocal, team very vocal. Yep, that needed to be played into Bakey. Bakey got a foot in the way, I think. I think it was a foot. Got something in the way. Yeah, again inside the line. The bowling has really been good from both sides, and I mean, I'm calling it early for Supernova because it's only the second over. But so far the bowling has really been good. Yep, make it, play it. Nikki trying to keep it off the net. I think it did hit at the end, but Nikki stretching forward for it. Yeah, made her play it. Come, go, no, yes, maybe, no. No run taken. One ball to go in this over. Yeah, Krusty waiting for it, playing it late. That brings the second over to a close with Monique, the vet. Darling Monique was drafted up into the Gauteng North A side last week due to a withdrawal for the upcoming Ladies Championship, the IPTs, which we'll see what happens after our president spoke to us tonight, or is going to speak to us tonight. Let's not call it early. We'll react in the best interest of the sport and the players to make sure that the tournament will follow protocols. Much better ball there. The loosener we allow people looseners, coachy. In the Ladies League, we allow people loosener. It was a decision taken by the commentary team throughout the season that we allow looseners. Bakey getting in, both batsmen down the bottom, and easy peasy lemon squeezy. We'll run you out.
The dreaded hesitation.
Yes, no, maybe, sorry. That was left hand is wide outside the line. We will, after the Ladies League is concluded, we will start posting some videos, some explanations on how the rules are being called. There seems to be a lot of instances where the umpires get blamed for bias and all kinds of things, but we'll take you through the rules and make it easy to see and understand, because we will be streaming during the Ladies Champs and then we don't want umpires to be blamed. Krasi playing it straight back. And that brings the third over to a close. In the meantime, the bronze final, the first skin was 31 and Kukuliri's answers with 26, so not far off. A big scoring game on the one side and a lower scoring one on the side. Janke bowling the last over in the skin. Driven straight back. Ross takes a throw. Krasi was drinking tea. But it's noticeable how much louder SUPERNOVA are in the field. Almost feels like I have to raise my voice just to be heard.
A lot of noise in the arena now.
Yeah. Fumble, fumble, fumble. Carroll almost stopped running and gifting a wicket. That's the key, isn't it, Kochi? When you commit to the run, you take the run. It's some error on the scoreboard.
The umpire has turned over his decision.
Yeah, he gave the run out.
Being intimidated by the fielder.
He gave the run out. Maybe the umpire does want. We have Lanice Ice Wilson, the coach of the northern side, bringing us a chippy here. Just some refreshments for the commentators. And I'm taking the spoon, not the chippy. Thank you, Icy. Here we go. All right, 3 balls to go. There we go, Krasi. That's how you play cricket. You play it slightly later. So now Carroll. But really noticeable how much louder SUPERNOVA are in the field. Oh, he did Krasi a step too far, but no. Throw wasn't accurate enough, and more accurate throw and they would be in serious trouble. Carroll playing that into the 2. She needs to run, but makes it home safely. So 6. It always is a lot more difficult to chase a low score because you're apprehensive, you don't play the ball as sharply, you're not as focused because it should be that easy, right? With Annalise coming into bowl to X and Michelle Botha, who've taken the field for 4 leftovers. Bakey discussing some tactics with the 3-leg fielder right under the nose of the batter, just to make sure the nerves are slightly pumped. X pummels it into the 2 net. X is another one of those players that when she hits the ball, it stays hit.
Yeah, no half measures with X.
Oh yeah, that turned a little. Do you change your tactics when you're chasing 55? Do you go and say, all right, we only need 15 runs a pair now? Or do you maintain the momentum and win the game in the 12th over?
Play the game, don't change.
Through the legs. That was closer than it looked. We've seen a lot of those run-outs where we're saying the umpire changed his mind on run-out that Carroll was given out. But every single criticised run-out that we've had this season had been proven that the umpire's call was absolutely spot on. So
I think in the last one, earlier in the previous over, the third ball is what confused the umpire. No doubt that it should have been a wicket.
So a little bit unorthodox by X and Michelle, stabbing the balls into areas that it shouldn't be going. That sometimes works, right?
Great first over by the two, 12 runs on the board.
They didn't look particularly solid and scary, but they got 2 runs a ball. With Bakey tight, doesn't matter, nothing, no run taken. Letting one rip, hits the back net, but it bounced before, right? Because it hit the top net, so the trajectory forced it downwards a little. That often happens, that people throw the ball, nobody's looking because nobody's intending to run, but it all happens in the spirit of the game and in foot was on the leg side line and it missed the foot, so no way it could have been a good ball. Mary de Jager. Supernova needs some form of magic at the moment. Getting a good line and length delivery, no run. This pair is not taking any chances, but they're getting runs stuff.
Very sensible batting.
Was that the first time you had commentators curse, sir?
Good balls get wickets.
Full and straight, the bowling has really been good tonight, all around. Everybody's contributed there. Yes, we all bowl wides, we all bowl a leg side ball, but the bowling in essence has been tight. That was kept off the net as well.
Game is going to revolve around the third pair. At least to keep doing what they're doing, they should settle and solid 20 on the board.
Yeah.
And it's all around the third pair.
Yeah, because this pair.
The third ball scenario again.
Yeah, there we go. The dreaded third ball, and it's the last ball of this over. Ross being very animated about getting people's spirits up, and then wide and fumble. So far, no real clear-cut chance of it by this pair.
Very lucky there.
Yeah, a little bit lucky. I suppose when you You know, like Gary Player said,
Don't say the more you practice. This is ladies' league.
they did practice. A few throwdowns earlier. But it's about making your own luck sometimes. Taking the chance and taking it head on. Yep. X not going too far down.
Yeah, the pair's playing smartly. I mean, X bowled once. Other than that, there hasn't been a wicket. Being very sensible, not taking chances.
And the 19 reflected, isn't it?
That's all they need.
And promptly,
The third ball scenario.
a rash shot is played. 4 balls to go, a lot can still happen here. Mathematically, this pair could still walk off on a minus. Or not. There we go, pitch it up. And it's played solidly through. What would have that been outside? That would have been through mid off. And X taking a slap at it. Ross aiming well and playing, and as we say, no chances taken. X follows Michelle with that shot, but didn't get it to the back net. And this time Michelle plays it later into, again the throw pretty accurate. There, 21 on the board.
Just goes out now. Don't need to take any chances.
Yeah, we're halfway there. At
21 is what's needed.
I mean, looking for 56 and you're on 28 halfway down the game. You exactly halfway on all counts.
Yeah, very clever from X. Played it well.
Blocked it out. So, 8 overs needed, 28 runs needed. On the other side, Kukuluris, they are in the 9th over already, and Kukuluris are on 46, chasing 133. Still a lot of work to be done, with Gerda Spies and Monique de Base at the wicket. I suppose everything is up for grabs. Here we have Karen and Squishy coming in. This pair's batted together a couple of times. I think they've even played at the Masters World Series as a pair together. With Annalise bowling this over. Yes, Annalise has been thrown the ball. Karen facing first. Let's start really the final stretch now. Nice hard ball. Nikki gets hands in the way. No run. Very sensible. Not doing anything rash, unnecessary. Gave a good ball, which means it's a third ball.
Not the best of ways to start batting pair. Confident they'll get off the ball.
Yeah. A little bit wide. Swishy plays at it. Takes the 2 runs away and takes the 1 for that. Alright, now Squishy, left-handed batter. Normally a very solid batter, Michias. Chops it down, no ball called for height. Above waist height of the on-strike batter. A full toss above waist height is called a no ball in indoor cricket. She's bringing it around, they're coming down the top. So you say it hinges on this pair, sir?
It hinges on this pair. If they're smart and this pair's clever. They're not the quickest between the wickets, but they play smart shots. And don't waste.
Well, that brings the 9th over to an end. With Bakey deciding to come around the wicket to the lefty. And Mishi playing that.
Yeah, very smart. High up into the net. Michelle knows her game well. I mean, she knows she doesn't have the pace between the wickets, plays the ball very high up and down.
Michelle deflecting that towards the backstop and not taking the run. Just taking it for the team.
If she didn't do that, it could have been a catch.
Taking it for the team.
Waiting.
Lishan was waiting for that. Well, Karen being potentially just a little bit overly cautious.
Yeah, but again, an example of how they know each other. No run on there. Karen check twice just to make sure.
Michelle taking evasive action to the other side. And Karen Potke.
Michelle should never have given up.
Yeah, I think Michelle gave up on that run, eh? Just because the fielder's got the ball in the hand doesn't mean the bails are going to fly off the wicket. The advice is continue your run. Don't stop. Anything can happen. Oh, that's a wide. Yeah, Michelle being her solid self. Just pushing it down low. No down up necessary there. Just keep it on the carpet. And SUPERNOVA, Ross deciding who's going to bowl. Lishan. Is going to come around to the left-hander.
Finals pressure very evident tonight.
Pressure is on. Pressure is on. People are not willing to take risks. There's too much at stake. Michelle, that's a great shot. Would have needed a solid grab of the ball and playing it. Michelle potentially just overhit that a little bit hard. Karen picking that one up. That one was a little bit short in the bowling. Easy to dab down.
Leftovers would be expecting 10 more runs from this pair.
Yeah, they'd essentially want their 20 plus a few. And well on the way there.
Enough balls, both batsmen more than capable.
Yeah.
Backing the 20 for the pair.
Dug that out. Well, if she missed that, they would have seen the stumps definitely rattled.
Bakey a bit rushed there. She had lots of time.
Right into the corner. And the 5 sits. So 4 plus the 1.
Relieves a bit of the pressure. Now they can cruise home in the last over.
Ross coming in to bowl the last over to the spare. All going well. On the other side, Kaylee Tapp and Henriette Freiling walking in for Kukuluris. And they're going to need some serious batting in the quest to chase 134. to win because Kukuluri's on 58, so we're looking at 70 plus there. Well, we've seen
These two
stranger
now
things.
must just face Roz out.
Come on, that one.
Good
There was
shot.
no facing that out. That was just laying into it.
You can do it so can I.
But I suppose you see off people in different ways every now and again, you know?
Yeah, just no silly stuff required. Oh, great nut from Roz. Fantastic ball.
Roz is a good bowler. There's no denying that. And third ball with 2 to come. Is there something waiting for us here? At the moment, it looks like the game is
This is where the game could swing.
going to run a course. Yep, into the corner. They should give it 2. Yep, 2 runs scored.
I was just checking with Michelle if she actually got back to that.
And Karen not holding back. Karen taking the game to Supernova, and there we go. 2 runs needed, 3 runs needed by the last pair. Awesome skin played by them, by Karen and Squishy. And now we get Megan Bothgate and Dorothy van Wyk coming in. 3 runs needed. You wouldn't bet against them getting those.
Yeah, we'll see in the first over how they approach. They should take this game as any other.
If they play the way they approach any other game, they would be
seeing a slider all the way home.
If you're going to try and score 1 run and over, you're probably not going to get this home.
But again, it's finals pressure. They don't want to lose it from here. So overcautiousness could get you into trouble.
Yep, and Mary Diaga opening the bowling in this last session for Supernovas. Mary's been part of Supernova since the beginning. Megan hitting the 1, stretching deletion. If that hit,
It was gone.
that was out. So Megan running on the ball she potentially shouldn't have been running on. Yeah, keep it there. Sharky twisted around. Bakey getting a bit overexcited on leg. And right now, if the game stopped right now, leftovers would be the winners, but the game is not over yet.
Let's not talk that.
Megan hitting her own foot, being outside. Ross takes the throw down to the keeper's end. Was going to the keeper's end because Sharky was a little slow going off, setting off for that run. No, Sharky was home. It was a risky run.
Almost a yes, no, maybe. Sorry.
Yeah, taking unnecessary risks can lend you in trouble.
Yeah, but good energy from the two. That's what's needed.
Being very positive, I suppose. Going hard at it. And that first over taking 4 runs. Monique the vet coming in the bowl. Confidently striding to the back net, as we can see. Ros indicating what she wants from her. She wants a tight line into the hips. Let's see if
Covers won a 10 run over just to seal it. Team starting to line up next to the court. Nice support. The joys of our game. Camaraderie, sportsmanship, teamwork. I mean, it's a league
Camaraderie,
final, but it means
the
a lot.
off the court things that we aren't privy to sometimes. Megan missing that one, trying to be a little bit fancy maybe. It's still in the balance. There's nothing won just yet. A wicket will change a lot right now. Megan missing that one, and third ball. By my reckoning, yes, third ball. So here we go, Monique de Wet. Unlikely source, some would say. And she takes it to third ball. Now, Megan chasing that. Oi, unlucky. Squeeze that around for a one. It's still all in the balance. 2 balls to go in the 14th over. On the other side, it looks all but over because Sharky just pushing it down. Just the one again. On the other side, MJB on 133. The 2 hit there. Janke Diedrichs coming into bowl. We've lost picture for a second. We're fixing that. But we'll continue here. Janke coming in. Megan driving. Was missing. And suddenly the score looks far away. 11 balls to go. 14 runs in it. 5. Ros hitting this side, Ros hitting that side. Both batsmen are behind the line, so no dangers there. I'll just talk you through this while we're battling to get the picture back. Sharky on strike. Janke coming in. 4 to go. So 10 balls to go in the match. We'll just continue like this. Sharky driving, Megan holding ground. Ros throwing. I don't think there was any unnecessary intent there, because if Ros had hit the stump, Sharky would have been found out. Ros waving at Sharky, Sharky smiling, acknowledging. 69 on the board. 3 to come, Sharky going. Now they're running. And the umpire lifts his hand. Megan run out. Down the bottom. No way a run. Good bowling by Yanks. Only 9 runs in it. So our picture seems to have taken a bit of a dive, but we're still here. That one goes slightly wide. Megan leaving it. Could have probably also called it a no ball for height. You need to calm this down. You need wickets, and you're not going to get them by being overzealous. Slightly wide. Rolls into no man's land. And with 1 ball to go here now, it's a 13-run game. It's still not over. 1 over to go, which Ros will take. Ros will take that last over. Annalise will stay at keeper. Janke will come to backstop. Leftovers are lining up on the side. On the other side, MJB have claimed the bronze medal. So here we go, last over. Ros coming in. Storms down. Megan pushes it. into the corner, 4 runs scored, touched the side net and then hit the back. So the 3 off the side net plus the bonus run plus what they ran. Yep, and that's a wide. Roz trying very hard to generate something. 74, the game is still exciting, 4 balls to go. This is still not over.
And I still don't see Carol smiling.
Yep, and now she can smile, There's no way that Supernova can win this, but they're not going to let this one go. They're going to go flat out all the way. I was doing a stretch the last 3 balls. Trust me, Roz is not going to give you any presents. Coming in. Yep, Megan squeezing that 3 runs. And the 3 becomes a 4. And now it's really over, but there's
2 balls to go.
2 balls to go. And although the game is over, leftovers are in there, but Supernova have not given up. Yep, Bakey going all out. And before the last ball is bowled, muscles start hurting that weren't hurting 5 balls ago. And that's all understandable. Roz has given everything, so she is hurting on her legs. By the looks of things, she's going to get this last one done. Megan just blocks it out. Sharky coming back. So, from the Centurion Arena, unfortunately without picture, leftovers become the first team to win the Motec Media Ladies League at Centurion Action Sports Arena for the 3rd time. Congratulations to them. Thank you to Supernova for an unbelievably good final. Well played final. And every now and again, small things could have changed it. Well done to MJB on their bronze medal. But thank you to Kukuluris for also taking part in today and making it exciting. Thank you very much to everyone. Have a good night.